Whew, we are back. Hopefully people will jump on. Hopefully nobody's in. So let's see here. Let me do this. Let me go here, and let's go. Let me do this. And, ooh, my stomach feels so much better right now. And on. Let's do this. Let me get the link. Cool. Yeah, y'all, I don't know what was going on. I feel better now. I ain't throw up or nothing. And my stomach was just killing me. So, I'm eating some blackberries right now. Let me get this link out. My bad, y'all. I apologize. I don't know what happened. My stomach was on Johnny Blaze. For real. Everybody back in? Cool. I ain't eat nothing, bro. The same stuff I always eat. I'm glad y'all back. Same stuff I always eat. Like just my raw fruits, vegetables, and nuts. I don't know what's going on with my stomach though. Whatever it was, thank goodness I didn't throw up or nothing like that. My mouth was just crazy watering, but it just went away. I don't know. I have no clue. So I'm eating some blackberries now. Lord have mercy. That was painful. I ain't gonna even front. Excuse me, y'all, for eating on stream. But I'm trying to put some in my stomach. I'm good. I don't know what it was. My stomach just, I'm eating, y'all know I'm eating super clean, right? So it's not like it was bubble guts. It was just pain. It was just straight pain. It just started and it intense. And I was trying to hang in there and I was like, let me go to the bathroom because my mouth started watering right before I say, hold on, y'all. I didn't mean to end the stream. I meant to just hit be right back, but I accidentally hit I hit the wrong scene. And when I hit end stream, it ends the stream. And I didn't know that, but man, it's like it never happened. It's crazy. So I just grabbed some blackberries. I'm like, let me at least just eat a little bit of something with some antioxidants in it. But I have no clue what that was about. Now, like my stomach is cool. I don't know, but that shit was painful. Woo, Lord. Wow. Okay. We're back. Pop-Tarts. Heck no. Nah, Britt. I drink every day. I drink at least 100 ounces of water every day. Every day. Yep. Because I got to take my formulas. So I take 7 formulas every day. Yeah, when nature calls, you got to dip. The funny thing is, like I said, I ain't have to, thank goodness I have to poop or throw up nothing. It's just my stomach was in, it was just like pain, just like out of nowhere. That's weird. That ain't never happened. I've been doing this detox for a long time, like a long time. I've been doing it for like 20 years when I first did my first one. So I don't know, but it's cool now. I don't know. I can't even explain that. I can't. All right. So my bad, y'all. I did not mean to end the stream. Yeah, for real too, Telly. I did not mean to end the stream. I meant to just hit my little BRB, which is like, that's what I meant to do, but I don't know why that did not, it did not work. So I ended up killing the stream, and that was that. Dang, that sucked because I definitely wanted to come back and finish. Well, we got 17 of y'all up in here. You know what? Let me put another post. Let me put a post out. Let me put a post out in the inner circle. I mean, in the, actually, I'm going to put a post out in both. Let's let them know that we back. I don't know what that was about. It was just straight pain. That's why I was like, hold on, y'all. Right when I said that, my mouth went to water. And like, y'all know when your mouth starts to water, it's like, oh, I'm about to throw up. But I didn't. It was just weird. It's crazy. Crazy. I know one thing. My blackberries are really good right now. That's all I got to say. All right, let's go here. Let's do this. Let me see if I can send a couple of what's the name's out. Just to let everybody know that we back. That sucked, man. I did not want to end my stream. That sucked, yo. Whatever, it is what it is. look at I like how that came out too. It's like we back. All right, so let's go there. Let's go, let me go in the inner circle. Let me do the same thing there as well. Copy this text. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna do it like this. All right, man. Whew, thank you, Lord. Whatever that was, I'm glad you made it pass. Cause man, that was painful. And I'm pretty darn good with handling pain. I've been handling pain all my life, playing through pain, being an athlete. So, but we good. So I put that out. All right, cool. So, well, I'm gonna give it a few seconds, let everybody fall back in. Jeez Louise. I feel so much better. Just I do the same things every day, y'all. Same ritual. Get up 3:30, come down. I have a ginger lemon drink that I drink. I drink my ginger lemon. I make it myself. Y'all know how I am. I process all my own stuff. I make my ginger lemon. I drink my ginger lemon and honey. I get my exercise in, take my formula at 6, come on stream. I don't eat my first meal till 12-ish. Then I eat my last meal around 5, and then I'm done. That's it. But I don't know. I'm feeling better. Still pushing through. I'm good. My stomach was just killing me. Out of nowhere, it was just like straight pain. But I'm good. For real. I'm so much better now. I don't know what it was about. Whatever it was, it passed. It was just pain. Not even, you know how like when you eat something that's unsettling in your stomach, right? Now your stomach will be like all bubbly and stuff. It wasn't even none of that. It was just straight pain. Straight pain. That's why I was like, hold on, y'all. Pain. I'm good though. Everybody getting back in. That's what's up. Nah, my bad. Ty. I didn't mean to have y'all worried. Shoot. I was just mad that I ended the stream. I did not mean to end it. I meant to hit my be right back scene, but I ended it. But yeah, whew, so much better. I don't know what that was. Lord have mercy. I'm good now though. Jerry Jack, if you on stream, this is what I need. Morbid extra, eat some peppermint. Can't eat no peppermint, bro. That'll mess me up. My body not primed for that. But yeah, we good. Let's see here. Let me hit him up. Let him know we back. My sister Sneehall. Hit my sister Sneehall. Sneehall know that we back. All right. You know what? I don't even think it's my detox. Well, I know it's not my detox. I'm gonna tell you what I really truly think it is. I have a water filtration system that I had installed. It's alkaline, and honestly, y'all, I slipped on getting it. I slipped on getting it. Having the filters changed. I should have had the filters changed a long time ago, and I didn't. And I think that's the only thing that I can think, because I'm like, what is thrown off, right? What is thrown off right now, right? And I'm like, that's the only thing that I can think, because everything that I've been doing is what I've been doing for literally 15, 20 years. I have not done anything different. So that's the only thing that I can think. They are coming today to change the filters, but that's the only thing that I can think. For real. The only thing that I can think. But excuse me, y'all, for eating on stream. But I think we're good. Yeah, I was shook, Aqua. My stomach was straight. That was painful. That kind of pain wasn't even like bubble gut pain. It was like pain, like when people say they have appendicitis or something like that. Like it was like that kind of pain. All right, I'm gonna grab a couple of these blueberries, and then we're gonna rock. Man, I'm mad I ended the stream. Excuse me for eating on stream, y'all. Just want to put a couple of these in my stomach. All right. All right, we about to rock. Let's rock. Woo! Thank you, Lord. Whatever that pain was, I'm glad it's gone. All right, cool. Yeah. You know what? But this is the thing, Ty. I've always ate clean and everything. I really truly believe it's the water. I really truly believe it's the water. That's the only thing that's off. I've been doing this stuff for the 20 years. I've been eating raw forever. I've been eating the same stuff. I don't eat when I'm on my detox. I don't eat out from nobody. You know, I don't eat at no place. I always eat my own food cooked in my kitchen. That's the only thing I can think it is. I really truly believe it's that water, because how I knew something was up with my water, like it started to smell funky. And I was like, wait a minute. Like I went to drink. This was last week. I went to drink some water, and when my nose, you know, how like when you're drinking, your nose kind of like in your cup, right, or in your glass. Well, I smelled it, and I was like, that smelled funky. And I thought about it, and I went and looked at the filtration system. They have the date on there. I'm like, oh snaps! I am so behind schedule on my service. So I scheduled it, and like I said, they'll be here today between 10 and 12. I really truly believe that's the only thing I can think. Other than that, I'm good. So I appreciate y'all. I'm sorry that I ended the stream. I did not mean to end it. I just mean to put my "I'll be right back" scene, but I accidentally hit that. I hit the end. There's an ending scene that once it cycles through, it ends the broadcast. So I hit the wrong scene, but my bad. So yeah, trust for real. He said, bro, it was thank you. But yeah, I really truly think that I really truly believe it's the water. That water, my filters need to be changed. So we'll see, but that's all right. We back. Let's get it. Whew, man, that was painful. Hold on one second. Let me just stretch. Jeez Louise. Man, that was, Lord have mercy. All right, let's go. Yeah, I don't I was going to actually deal with the pain, but it just got excruciating. And then it went away. It's crazy. All right. So where we at? We are on tip of the day. All right. So going back to our tip of the day, I appreciate y'all for hanging in there with me. And we good. Oh, yeah. For sure. All right. What we got? We got 40. We got 39 of us. We got a small house now. All right. So real simple. Know your daily max loss. Know your daily max loss before you place your first trade, not after. Right? That's kind of simple, right? So we always want to decide what if I lose X amount of money today, do I stop? I stop trading. That's what you have to decide. You want to write it down and you want to honor that. That's why you write it down. You want to write it down and you want to stick to that. He said again, pimp down. More drifter, wow. More of a drifter, you wild. Losing days are normal. 2 times your average daily loss is a reasonable stopping point, right? 2 times your daily average loss, right? That's a reasonable stopping point, right? So we're one and done. Y'all know how we rock. We one and done. Where are my glasses? One sec, y'all. Hold on. All right, cool. So y'all know we are one and done. So usually we do one and done. We take one trade, we make profit, we're done. We don't give it back to the market. If that trade goes against us and we pay some excuse me, we have a business expense, we pay some bills, then we're one and done. So think about it. Knowing your max daily loss limit before you place your first trade, also writing down, looking at your accounts, looking at your strategy, writing down what's going to make sense as far as your risk. That rule alone, just that alone, separates disciplined traders from account blowers. That's what I'm gonna call them. I'm not going to even, because account blowers can't even consider them to be a disciplined trader, right? So think about that. So you always you always want to make sure that you keep that in mind. You want to write it down. Don't just try to keep it in your head. Don't just be like, oh, I'm going to remember. You're not going to remember. And it's not even about remembering. It's about writing it down. For real, for real. It's about writing it down. Excuse me, y'all. I'm going to be taking little blackberries and blueberries that I'm going to be eating on stream. I don't eat on stream. I think that's a little bit unprofessional, right? But today we're going to have to, y'all going to have to give me a little exception. I know y'all ain't tripping. Excuse me. But I just gotta get my tummy right. But anyway, so let's just keep that in mind. We want to write that down. We always want to write it down. We always want to write down what that number would be, right? Every day. Because remember, you're supposed to be journaling. So you should be able to write this down, right? You need to decide what is going to make sense in my accounts. You should already have this decided when you get the account, right? Of course, knowing your daily max loss limit. You don't buy an account without knowing that. And if you buy the account and you don't know that, you make sure you go and do your research before you place the first trade. That's why I worded it the way I worded it. Know your max daily loss before you place your first trade, not after. Meaning, as I stated, you buy the account. A lot of times, well, I know most people don't read all the rules before they buy the account. Some do, some don't. But if you happen not to, just make sure you go back and do the research. So this way, you know what that is. So this way, when you wondering why your profit target went up or why your consistency is out of whack or why you're not eligible for a payout, it's going to be because you breached your consistency rule, right? Or you didn't know your daily max loss limit and you allowed price to go against you. You allowed price to go against you multiple times to where you didn't do, how would I say, like, so let me say it this way. Let's say your daily max loss limit is $3,000, right? You know that you don't want to be taking trades that have $1,000 stop losses, right? 3 trades, you out of there. Literally 3 trades go against you, you're out of there. So what would you want to do? You would want to go do the math and figure out for that account, based on a strategy that you're trading, what's going to make sense, right? So basically, you'll probably have to do what? Scale down in your leverage, right? If you're trading micros, so maybe instead of trading 5, you're going to trade 2. So this way you can control how much your loss is going to be, which are also going to do what? It gives you an idea of, okay, I got 3,000 max loss limit. Taking $400 losses is probably the best for that account, right? Even $300 losses. And you can scale down to that. You know, if you take two micros, that's only $1. That's only a $1 tick value. So if you're taking $300 losses, that means you have 10 attempts if trades go against you, right? You have at least 10 attempts that keep you in the game. Well, if you have a proven strategy, right? When I say proven, meaning you back tested it, you demo traded it, a strategy that you learned from someone that's eating with the strategy, then you know what? Your strategy shouldn't lose 10 times in a row. If you back tested and you demo traded it, that's where you're going to learn that. You're going to have that data. You're going to know that what? I know based on my strategy that if I take 10 trades, even if 6 go against me, you still could be profitable with the 4 trades that were profitable. But you have to do the math on that. And also too, you have to understand your max loss limit. And when I say understand it, like go do the math. If it's $3,000, make sure, as I stated, you're not taking $500-$600. You're not having $500 and $600 stop losses. That does not make any sense. You want to make sure you're scaling down like 10% of that. Excuse me. And the easiest way to do that would be what? Leverage. Trade micros. Two micros. $1 tick value. You know, if it's a 50-point swing, 50 points times 4, 200 ticks, right? $1 tick value. Hey, that puts you right where you need to be. Right where you need to be. That's what? That's $200 loss. That's cool. Your account can handle that. That makes sense. But you have to write this stuff down and do the math and understand. So now when you're trading your strategy, you already know from writing it down, not trying to remember that what? Oh, I know that I got to make sure I have leverage that's going to give me a risk of this amount. I can't let my risk go over $300. So whether that's 2 micros, 3 micros, whatever it is, you got to go and do the math, right? You have to go to the chart and do that. So I got maxed out at $600. Does that mean I can't trade again today? That's exactly what that means. That's exactly what that means. Big Red. I like that. Big Red. That's cool. I like the gum. Yeah. So, well, let me say this. If you hit your max loss limit, 2 things possibly can happen, because I don't know how it works with the prop firm you have. Your max loss limit, I'm talking about max daily loss limit. Now you said you got maxed out at 600. So if you hit your max daily loss limit, your account is blown. That's why it's called your max daily loss limit. Now, it could be blown, or depending on that, because see, everything is worded so different. Max daily loss and then max loss, right? So that's the first thing you have to decipher. So let's start there, right? Max daily, that could be just what the account will allow you to lose per day. Now, if your daily max loss limit is 600, hypothetically speaking, as Big Red stated, his is 6. He maxed out at 6. It's 600. If you lose 600, that means you're capped out for the day. You can't trade anymore in that account for the day because it's a max daily loss. Now, if it's a max loss limit, that's why you got to go read the rules, right? And understand what it is, because a lot of time this wording with these prop firms be, how would I say, it'd be a little deceiving. That's the best word I can use, right? You got to go make sure you just read, just to make sure that I'm understanding this correctly. Because I'm a person of words. Max daily loss to me would sound like what? What you can lose daily. Max loss to me, when I read that, sounds like what? What you can just, the most amount you can lose in the account. But go read the rules first, period. So let me give you an example of when I say sometimes some of the stuff can be deceiving. So how would I say, here you go. So on some prop firms, they say intraday drawdown, right? Some prop firms say real-time drawdown. It's a little deceiving. If you don't know what they're saying, that can be a little deceiving. So think about that. That's basically intraday drawdown and real-time drawdown, or however they may word it, is the same thing. They're just saying, that's like one person saying I have 6. That's like another person saying I have half a dozen. They're both saying the same thing. They're just saying it differently, right? So just be mindful of that, because that's something I've been starting to pick up with prop firms. They're saying real-time drawdown instead of saying intraday drawdown. And the reason why they're changing that up is because they know as traders, well, they're hoping that they catch the newbies. So the newbies, when I say that, meaning because the newbies don't know any better, right? So I believe the reason why they're changing it up is because as traders, we know what? We don't want to touch no intraday drawdown. When we see intraday drawdown, we out of there. We looking for end of day drawdown. We don't want no intraday. Intraday is the same thing as real-time drawdown. And we talked about this yesterday. That's something we don't want. So they're switching up the words. That's why I said it can be a little deceiving. So you just got to make sure you read everything and you break it down. Because remember, at the end of the day, everything is game. That's just how I look at it, right? They got their strategy. We have our strategy. So just keep that in mind. So going back to tip of the day. Knowing your max daily loss limit before you place your trade, as I stated, it's a rule in a sense, right? That should be a rule for you, a rule to know what that is. You need to know what your stopping point is. You need to know how much You need to know how much you need to be in that trade based on how big your stop loss is. That's going to change every time. If you have a smaller stop loss, then what? You can actually enter with a little bit more leverage, right? A larger stop loss, you may only be able to get in on 2 micros to have a dollar tick value to keep your account safe and keep your max daily loss limit intact. Or if you have a smaller stop loss, then you may be able to go 4 micros or even 5, but you got to do the math. You got to do the math on that. And that is what's going to separate disciplined traders from account blowers, as I stated earlier. So always write that down. That's why I love to have a written journal. This is what you cannot do in a digital journal, because a digital journal is just going to record your trades, and that's cool. But what about all these little small intricate things that we need to just be mindful of, that we need to have right now? Think about it. You're on a chart. What are you going to do? You're going to click, open up another tab, go into your digital journal, and then you're going to go and type that stuff in. That's really impossible, right? When you're on the charts and you're trading. I wouldn't advise that. That's why I advise having a written journal. You can write this stuff down. Period. Write it down every day. Have that day dated. That's why I'm so big on a digital journal, because I'm so big on a written journal, because that's things that digital journals you cannot put in there after the fact, but not during a trade or not during that moment. Maybe there's some emotions that you're feeling. You need to write that down. I went to get in this trade, and I noticed upon entry, I started feeling extreme anxiety. Or I was in this trade, I was watching the trade, I was in a trade, I was up $300, and I noticed whatever the feeling was. Or I entered this trade, I'm down 400, and I'm feeling a sense of whatever. That's why the written journals are so important, especially for times like this, because you want to write this stuff down. You always want to put in your journal, okay, what's my risk? If you got to write it every day till you get it set in your head, my risk is 300 based on my account size. Meaning based on my max loss, my max daily loss, or my full max loss, whatever that is. So just keep that in mind. Cool, we got 44 back, got 44 y'all back. That's what's up, that's what's up. For those of y'all who didn't hear me, I'm gonna say it again, my apologies. I did not mean to end the stream. I meant to hit my scene that says, I'll be back soon. I hit the wrong scene, and on my ending scene, once it cycles through at the very end, it ends the broadcast. So my bad on that. And I ain't tripping about my stomach being hurt. Like I'm a football player. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 3-sport athlete. So with that stated, like I was coming back. I just had to just get over there real quick and, get into the bathroom just to make sure I didn't have to, I didn't have to blow no chunks. Ew. But I'm feeling so much better. We back. And if anybody has any questions about tip of the day, let me know, or question of the day, or just a question about anything in general. Let's get to it. T cool, you got it. Absolutely. You're welcome. No problem. Thank you, Bodovan. I appreciate you. Oh, I had just started back, I think, right when you came in. Yeah, you didn't miss too much, my guy. Yeah, you didn't miss too much. I was just explaining what was going on. C said it was trust them senses. Yeah, man. For real. What we got there, them folks will be here right around 10, so that'll be good. As y'all can see, let's jump to the charts. The hedge fund is still showing no daily max loss on my homepage. Has the offer now ended? The offer, and when did you buy your account? Friday. Friday is the last day to get your accounts, Big Red. I was about to go and check it right now. Let me go take a sneak peek at it, but I believe it's Friday. My brother just told me it's Friday. So let's get in there. Let me just do a little check. Whoo, thank the Lord. Yes, Friday at midnight. Let's get there. Oh, no, we don't need to log in. Come on, you playing. All right, we'll just grab you from over there and put you up here. All right, so here it is, y'all. Right there. We got until Friday at midnight for the no max loss. So you're still good if anyone wants to get that. Let's see here. What copier can I use for TF accounts? At Trend, I DM you that question on TEF. What you got, my brother? Let me check. Oh, we over here. Move this back. Boom. What you got? View. Directly with TF, there's an option to add volumetric as a broker. When I go on Trading View, yes, start trading menu, the interview. Face does not have any of my safe setups, none of my daily. Yeah, so this is the thing. So remember, this is something that you have to learn. I had to learn it as well. Anytime that you are trading a prop firm, anytime that you're trading on a prop firm through their dashboard on TradingView, it's always going to be different than trading on TradingView itself. It's not going to be the same. Your indicators are not going to be there. Nothing's going to be there. It's different. It's a different integration. Just keep that in mind. Now, excuse me. There should be some indicators that you can use, but what I can tell you is all the indicators that on the just TradingView itself, TradingView outside of a dashboard versus TradingView inside of a dashboard, the indicators are not going to be the same. It's just the way that it is. It's not a TEF thing. You can go to Top Step X. It's the same thing when you trade Top Step X, when you trade through their dashboard on TradingView. It's the same thing. Same thing. It's just something with, the only thing that I can assume is that it's something with just the integration. That's just the way that it works. Top Step has had Top Step X for a long time. And when I was trading Top Step X, I don't trade them anymore. I don't recommend them, period. So when I was trading them, that's the one thing that I did not like. I did not like trading. That's when I learned that I did not like trading on TradingView through a dashboard. I did not like that. So I immediately, did I take a payout on that? I don't remember. It was just one account. I didn't buy the Mac because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I wasn't sure, but I had bought one account just to try on Top Step X, and I think I just ended up just blowing it, just because I was like, I don't like trading like this. For one, I didn't have my indicators. That was crucial for me at the time when I was first trading, because I really truly needed my indicators, and I wasn't. How would I say? I wasn't skilled enough, or at least I didn't like it, to be able to go to the regular TradingView chart and then go place my entries on Top Step X, that through the dashboard on TradingView. I just didn't like that. I was like, whatever. Matter of fact, I don't even think I blew the account. I think the account's probably still there. I just left it alone. I just stopped trading like that. So I went back to just logging into Top Step on TradingView through Intraday, like going to TradingView, logging into Intraday with my Top Step credentials, and then trading my Top Step accounts that way, like I do all my other accounts. So I come to learn that I don't like trading on TradingView through dashboards. I like trading on TradingView, the actual platform, TradingView platform itself. So that's going to be some of the issue that you're dealing with, laser focused mind. It is what it is. The only sense fine, TradingView, Intraday, TradeSync. Yeah, I was just about to say that. You took the words right out of my mouth. I was like, yep, you can do that. You can do that. You can definitely do that. Exactly what you put. Because I was going to say that's what Euphoria had let everyone know, that they can pretty much do that. So, yeah. With that said, I mean, that's pretty much it is what it is. TPT, how do you 2 Pro Plus with EOD Pro have intraday? Yeah, see, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't care, Q, that intraday stuff. Like, I try to stay away from that. But I've never had a TPT Pro account. Y'all know me. Y'all know I don't do lives. I don't do all that. I blow my accounts before that time. I don't do that. I don't do pro, I don't do none of that. I like to just keep my regular evals, to get my fundeds, my sim fundeds, make my bread, take my payouts right before the last payout. I blow the account. That's always been my thing. Yep. You will have the no max loss and no daily loss limit account. Yes. Oh, thanks, T. Pruitt. Thanks, T. Pruitt. Appreciate you. I was going to trade today, but price too choppy for me. I'm waiting for the 5 overnight. That's what's up, Pivot Point. You are becoming a very disciplined trader. Just want to just say that. Very disciplined trader. And I like that because just by reading that, I could feel like in your energy, you're like, I ain't got to trade. I ain't tripping. I don't have to trade. And that's how that's one thing we all need to remember. We do not have to trade every day. I'm not saying don't show up on the charts. I'm not saying don't see what the market is. I'm not saying I'm not saying don't come and chart it out. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we do not have to take a trade, meaning a live trade every day. Today would be a great day to do what? Take a demo trade. Today would have been a great day to take a demo trade. But that's what I'm talking about. Discipline. Discipline is key. And that's what's up. Shout out to you, Pivot Point, for real, for real. Like, that's what's up. That's what we always have to keep in mind. Let's keep in mind, we don't have to trade every day. There's no need. Makes no sense. So let's go ahead and let's screen share back to let me make sure my thing is on. Screen share back to the charts. And yeah, market opened here, right? Right here. Actually, right here. What did it do? It went up, took out London highs, and now it's kind of just chopping around. So it is what it is. Yeah, I'm done. Y'all know I'm done for the day. So this is my demo account up, but I'm already logged out of my. Oh, let me log out over here. Got blueberries and blackberries all on my on my desk. Ooh, Lord. All right, so let me log out. We're logged out, and that's that. Perfect. All right, so I appreciate everybody. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the care. Appreciate the care and concern for making sure your fearless leader was all right, but I'm definitely good. And I don't know, like I said, that was just weird. Weird. But other than that, okay, I got that. Got the thanks, the only solution I could find. Yep. Make sure I got everything big right. Yep. What Pruitt said. Yep. Got you, Q. Yep, Trey Singer, Kraus Krim. I'm with you guys, the Edge Founder. That's what's up. I canceled. Okay, this is what I wanted to read. Ibram said, I canceled my initial account and got myself the no max loss account. Best decision I made in a while. Yeah. I would have told you this, Ibram. You didn't have to cancel it. You could have kept it. You could have kept the account and then still got the no max loss and then still trade that together. I'm always impartial to canceling accounts. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it was like a subscription thing, get it. I understand. If you got like a budget, understood. But if you can, just keep the account, just rock it. But the no max loss limit, no daily loss limit, that's going to be good. Just remember this, Ibram, that the daily loss limit does not kick in. Excuse me. The daily loss limit kicks in once you reach the payout threshold. So just keep that in mind. So the daily loss limit does kick in once you reach the payout threshold. And at that point, it's pretty much a how would I say? It's like a security. It's like some security for your account. If you think about it, right? It doesn't kick in until the payout threshold. Why? So when you get there, it helps you, protect your profits. So it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. That's why it only kicks in at that point. But other than that, the no max loss limit is there for the entire duration of the account. So on that note, you're good. You're good. Can I trade on TV live charts and link no, you cannot. Unfortunately, Big Red, you can only trade on TradingView through the TEF dashboard. That's the way it's set up. At some point, they will finish the last integration. The last integration will allow you to log into a broker on TradingView and put in your hedge funder credentials, and then you'll be able to trade your hedge funder accounts on TradingView. But that is not right now. That integration has not happened yet. So, yes, even you definitely could have kept it. It's okay though. We learn. You know, if you guys have any questions about things before you make a move, you can DM me. If I can, we can catch something before, like DM me. Hey, Trent, I'm thinking about doing this. What you think? And I'm just gonna be transparent with you and tell you. Of course, the decision is ultimately yours, but at least you get to hear a voice of reason, right? I can be your voice of reason. Like, I'm cool with that. Just fire off. Just hit me a DM. Just know. The easiest and best way to contact me is DM on Discord. Go on Discord. Just go into, this is what I would say. If we're not already connected on Discord, go into, whether it's the inner circle. If you're in the inner circle or if you're in the Edge Funder Discord, just go in there, find my name, click on my name. And when you click on my name, it's going to bring up a message box. And then just go ahead and type in the message box and hit send. That's going to send me a DM. It's going to go right to my DM. And the reason why I say do it that way, because then you know you're getting the right person. You know you got me. If you go in, like I said, the Edge Funder, and you go find me, you go into the inner circle and you find me in there, you know for sure that you're contacting the right person. And just check my bio. So, let's see here. What else we got? No, there's not, unfortunately. They're just waiting. When they let me know, I'll let y'all know. But yeah, unfortunately, Big Red, no timeline at the moment. It's the last integration. So, yeah. So we're just waiting. I'm waiting for that as well, because then I'll be able to use my copy trader and trade my accounts that way. I'm way too good when I paper trade. I cannot duplicate my live money. So, LOL, Z-Rider. Z-Rider said I'm way too good. You know what's so funny? It is that way. I don't know why it is that way. That's just something in trading. I know it's the same thing too. I was amazing. Nah, that's not true, because I was still trading the strategies. I was still trading the same strategies. So I really can't say that. I think, you know what it is? I think when we're in our paper trading accounts, because subconsciously we know that it's paper trading, we tend to be a little bit more confident, because it's confident that we know we ain't losing no money, right? So why that is, I don't know, but it's something that I can honestly say I've experienced as well. And I mean, like the only way to overcome it is just stay in your brain on paper trading or demo trading the same way you would do in a live environment. That's why you got a journal. So you can have those analytics to look at, okay, what am I doing when I'm demo or paper trading versus what am I doing when I'm live trading? What am I missing? What are my emotions? Bottoman, yeah, so far so good. So far so good. Yeah, Bottoman, so far so good. So far so good on that. But yeah, so, just always go back and just like I said, that's why I say just journal everything. So this way you can look at these are journaling my demo trades, I'm journaling my live trades, and just try to find out if there's any inconsistencies. That's why, and just to say this too, I already completed the video a couple of days back on the journaling video. My editor he wasn't feeling well. I told him just take your time. I know he was sick, so I told him just take your time. Whenever you get it done, you get it done. So that will be I'm assuming by this weekend. So because I have a journaling video that I made that shows us exactly how. Oh, excuse me, I'm just stretching. Shows exactly how. Not exactly how, but exactly how to journal and what needs to be in our journal. And I got a bunch of stuff in there. So that should be dropping real soon. Like I said, it's done. Just waiting on my editor to edit it. Yeah, he said Friday they are done. That's correct. Will we still have it if it's not blown? Oh yeah. So let me say this: if you purchase your accounts when the with the daily max, the no daily loss limit and the no max loss limit, regardless that the accounts are going away on Friday, your accounts are still good. All that means is that Friday is your last day to purchase those kinds of accounts. After Friday, you can't purchase them anymore. So whoever has them, you're grandfathered in. You're good. Your accounts are not going to change. It'll be that for the duration of that account. So as long as you keep the account and you don't blow it, you're good. It's going to always be that. You good, Pivot Point? What you say? I'm slow walking my. Yeah, take your time. Take your time. This ain't no trading. Ain't no rush. We ain't rushing. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. All right. So, anybody got any questions? If not, we're gonna jump off, and we're gonna come back at this thing tomorrow. Once again, my apologies. Stomach was just on Johnny Blaze. So, but I did not, once again, I did not mean to end the stream. I just meant to tell y'all I'll be right back. So it is what it is. But yeah, so moving forward, remember, if you made money today, close your chart, log out of your accounts, keep your charts up, and always have an eye on NQ, or always have an eye on the ticket that you're trading. That's why I say keep your charts up. If you didn't make any money today and you sat on your hands, that's discipline. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. I did not see your question, but Tina, what'd you say? I'm thinking about getting a TF account before they are gone, but I haven't passed my eval on Lucid yet. What do you think? I mean, okay, so this is what in your situation, this is what we're dealing with, right? So no max loss limit accounts are leaving on Friday. Okay. You haven't passed your Lucid eval yet. Initially I would say no, just wait. But to take advantage of this opportunity with the no max loss and the no daily loss limit, I would definitely say, that's what's up, Serena. Yeah, I was all messed up. I couldn't even, let me see. Yeah. Going back to you, Bettina, I would initially say no, right? Because you're still dealing with the other account. But because this account is what it is, I would definitely say, yeah. Get the account. Yeah, get the account. But just understand, you need to trade them. So if you have two different strategies, then I would say trade one strategy on one account and trade one strategy on the other account. Don't trade multiple strategies on one prop firm account. So shout out to Serena for banking on that. Let me see. Where was that? That was over here. Here, right? Yes. Oh, so you banked 400 ticks. Nice. Oh, so you, right. And hey, the 15-minute banker was still in play too. If my stomach was on Johnny Blaze, I would have been able to get in there and probably get some of the bread. But that's what's up, Serena. Shout out to you. Banked 400 ticks. I love it. But yeah, this let me screen share. That strategy was definitely still in play. Yep, because entry would have been right here at, what's that? 28,739 on micros. Yep. That's fire. Of course, Bettina, anytime. I appreciate you tapping in. For real. But yeah. And thanks for letting me know, making me, check on your question. Because I truly didn't see it. I mean, I saw that, but I was still scrolling through. I was scrolling too fast and I missed it. Trying to plan on July 1st, upping my to accounts to 100K accounts and joining you 5-0 night. Just FYI. Cool, man. We're here. You're into that 737. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, I got you. Like, I don't know. I don't know if maybe you had took it on minis. So I got you. Put it a couple ticks below it. Yeah. That's still good. That's still good, Serena. That's what's up. You caught it. You caught it. And that's why that's one thing that's good about the 15-minute banger. So 1-to-1. You know what I mean? It's cool. Right, Jerry Jack? That's why I say Serena be on it. She be on it. She be on it. That's what's up. All right. Well, shoot. Y'all got any more questions for me? Once again, I appreciate all the love. For real. Trend good. But yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'm all good. Everything's straight. I just can't wait for these people to come, and between 10 and 12, they'll be here to change my water filter. So I really truly believe that's what it is. I'm not drinking any more of that water. I'm actually about to go to the store because I need to take my formula, and I'm not drinking that water because I really truly believe that's what it is. Because it was just pain. It wasn't even because it can't be food. I'm eating raw. You don't get sick eating raw, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm eating raw fruits, vegetables, and nuts. You know what I mean? There's no way that I could be getting sick off my food. So, oh, wait, what it said? Uh-oh. The Pentagon has been locked down. Hazmat teams are responding. CNN citing sources. People evacuated from several floors. Okay. Firefighters on the scene during a hazardous materials incident. Okay. So hazardous materials had detected an air quality issue necessitating precautionary measures until we determine its significance. Got it. So something going on at the Pentagon. Wow, boy, we in some wild times right now. That's a good question, right, Serena? I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, what does that mean? What does that mean for us as retail traders? That's really all we care about. Like, God bless the people who are dealing with whatever they're dealing with. We ain't pooping on them. But at the end of the day, it's like we just trying to see if this is gonna affect our bread. You know what I mean? Straight up. So, but yeah. So we gonna get up out of here, y'all. We gonna get up out of here. So y'all have a great remainder of y'all day. I'll see y'all in the Genius Vault tonight. Hopefully we can get a little something. Right, Serena? Hopefully we can get a little something tonight. We'll see what the market has in store for us. Other than that, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all as always. And we'll definitely catch y'all tonight in the vault and tomorrow for our last stream of this week. All right. So trend's good. Trend's gonna be all right. We're gonna live to trade and stream another day. Shout out to the Edge Funder co-founders, Juvier, Scalp God, my brothers. Without them, we wouldn't be here. And as I stated, y'all have a blessed remainder of the day. And Trent is signing off. Yay!